Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we will be looking at yet another very short game. And I'm actually kind of getting fond of these, and because the reason I like to show these games is because, and I'm actually kind of getting fond of these is because in these 8-9 moves you can learn a lot about how to be patient in certain moves and how to avoid getting trapped in certain ways and getting baited by your opponent. At the same time, you can always learn small things even from looking at these short videos, and that's one of the reasons why I hope to make these videos where I show you guys small games at least 3 minutes long, so I don't waste a lot of time. So let's just get into it. So this game was between VALT BORSONY versus Albert LANSTEN, and it was played back in 1956 in the second correspondence world championship, something like that. And it is obviously quite an old game, but let's just get into it. So you have e4, pawn to c5, knight to f3, pawn to d6, d4, cd4, and d4, knight to f6. And till here we know it can either be knight or dragon, and after knight to c3 black plays g6. Now this means that black's obviously playing the Sicilian defense dragon variation, and one of the things actually I've seen, I don't play open Sicilian that much, but I've seen a lot of players play it, and one of the things they're really scared of is this move bishop to e3. And the reason being, they feared this type of move like knight to g4 and then losing their dark squared bishop. So they have a lot of precautions. They go pawn to f3 or pawn to h3, and they waste this kind of move. Well, I'll be the first to say, if you're a new player, obviously if you're an experienced player, you'd know that playing bishop e3 here, there's no problem. And there's a really simple reason why. And that is exactly the game that occurred in 1956, and that's kind of the inspiration. That's the reason why people don't play this anymore, the move knight to g4. And there's a very simple reason why. Usually you'd see the continuation as bishop to g3, and you can either have f4 as your continuation or f3 depending on what you like. But the move knight to g4 is not played anymore for the simple reason of the move bishop to b5. And in this position, actually, black just immediately resigned, for the simple reason that whatever you do, you're kind of losing, because if you move bishop to d7, you lose your knight on g4, and if you play knight to d7, you lose your knight on g4. What about knight to c6? Well, you kinda again, sorry, not that. Bishop takes a8, and after queen takes a8, again you're an exchange down, and this is almost, obviously if we count the pawns, you're already a pawn up. On top of that, you're an exchange up, and if you just exchange queens, which I know might be a little hard, but you also have queenside majority, 3 versus 2. And black's bishop is not developed, the dark squared bishop. So anyways guys, this was the game which was played back in 1956, and that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't always be scared of the move knight to g4. And if you're black, don't always be in a hurry to play knight to g4, because first develop your pieces, castle, get your king in a safe position, make sure that nothing can go wrong. Then go for moves like knight to g4. First finish your development on your side rather than trying to attack immediately. That's the only message. So anyways guys, once again, thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, always you can comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.